My name is John Kaviavu. I'm the Director of Small Business Lending at Life Asset. I'm going to respond to the three most frequently asked questions about Life Asset. Number one, what is Life Asset? Life Asset is a CDFI, a community development financial institution, providing financial and non financial services to entrepreneurs or small business owners in the DC metro area. We help entrepreneurs or small business owners who currently can't qualify for a small business loan at a bank or any financial institution. To join our program, you don't need to have a registered business. In fact, we work with startups as well as established businesses. With the technical support that we provide, we make sure that you have access to that support, the technical assistance that you need to be able to get your business off the ground. We work with entrepreneurs in different industries. You name it, we work with everyone. The second question is, what is the Life Asset social collateral model and how does it work? As I mentioned earlier, there are many entrepreneurs who can qualify for a small business loan with banks or financial institutions out there. And in most cases, it's because they don't have a good credit score, or they don't have a collateral, or maybe they don't have a business plan, or simply because they're looking for a small amount that many financial institutions out there are not comfortable to work with them. And that's exactly the reason why Life Asset exists, to be able to work with those entrepreneurs. So if we have to use the same underwriting model with those institutions, then we will also reject many entrepreneurs. However, we want to be as inclusive as possible. So for you to join our program, you don't need to have a perfect credit score. In fact, as part of the technical assistance, we can help you to build your credit from scratch, or if you have one already, we can help you to improve it. Now, our social collateral model consists of encouraging entrepreneurs or asking entrepreneurs who are interested in joining Life Asset to form or join what we call a support group. A support group of up to 5 entrepreneurs. However, for the first loan, you can have up to 3 entrepreneurs, so a minimum of 3 entrepreneurs. The idea behind this support group is that you, as members of the support group, you commit to support each other. You commit to encourage each other, to motivate, and most importantly, to keep each other accountable. So from the entrepreneur's perspective, this is the beginning of a support system that you put in place to basically help you, with your business. As you know, there are almost everybody has a business idea, but only a few people get those ideas off the ground, turn those ideas into actual businesses. And in many cases, it's because you keep that idea to yourself and you don't have a support system of people who will encourage you, motivate you, keep you accountable. So you just keep postponing the idea from, I'm going to start tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and it's never happened. So this is a support system that we encourage entrepreneurs to have in place, because it's important as they kind of get into this journey of entrepreneurship. Now, from Life Asset perspective, we look at that as a social collateral, in the sense that if one person, one group member is in default, we can reach out to the group leader or to any other member in the group to find out what is going on with that particular person. And no one in the group will get another loan if there is someone, or if there are some people in the group who are in default. And that is why it is very important to make sure that the people that you bring to your group, or the group that you join is made of people who you know and you trust. A strong group is a group that is made of people, of entrepreneurs who know each other for a long time, for relatively a long time. And a weak group is that group of people who just met maybe at a networking event, and they just get to connect and they feel like, okay, they're going to form a group. So that kind of group, we feel like it's a very high risk group, and we do not encourage entrepreneurs to decide to have a group with someone or with some people that they just met. Each entrepreneur in the group will get their own individual loan for their business. Now, it's important to understand that everyone is responsible to pay back their loan, even though you are part of a group. And no one in the group is financially liable to pay for someone else in the group in case of a default. However, whenever there is a willing default in the group, which means there is someone in the group who has decided not to pay back, then no one in the group will get another loan until you figure out what's going on with this other person and support that person, make sure that they get back in good standing. We understand that life happens. So if in your group there is someone who is sick or is going through some situation, maybe some financial hardship, and for that reason they are not able to make a payment for 1, 2, or 3 months, then it's important to communicate with us. Make sure the line of communication is open between your group and Life Asset. In that case, if we know what's going on with the client in your group who is not able to make payment, then we are going to freeze that loan in such a way that it will not negatively affect your group. We report to the credit bureaus, and we report the individual loan to the entrepreneur, of course, who is responsible for that, who is responsible to that loan. You will not in any way be affected by anybody in your group who did not pay their loan in a timely manner. The third and last question is, what are the loan requirements and what is the loan review committee looking for in my application? So, number one, you have to submit your application online using our website. And remember, you don't need to have a perfect credit score. You don't need to have a business plan, or even you don't need to have your business registered. Number two, you have to submit your bank statement, the 3 most recent bank statement. And what we are looking for in your bank statement is to allow the loan review committee to evaluate your repayment capacity. And this is part of our responsible lending practice. In fact, to approve a specific loan for you, the loan review committee, needs to make sure that you have the capacity to pay back that loan. So they will look at your monthly balance, the average monthly balance on your bank statement, and based on that, they will determine what your repayment capacity is. And based on the repayment capacity, that will basically play in the determination of what amount you are approved for, or what amount is appropriate for you. I mean, at least to get started. We start with a small amount of money, so you get a small loan just to get started, and as you pay that back, then you move on to the next level. And everybody will go on their own pace. You can have your second loan, third loan, fourth loan, while your group members are still on their first, or others are on their second. So as long as everybody is in good standing, you can, climb the ladder and get a bigger loan while your other group members are still, on their own pace. Again, if you have any question, join our information session. We have them on a regular basis. We can even have an individual information session if that what works for you better. So feel free to reach out, and we'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you and see if Life Asset is a good fit for you, and how we can help you to start your business or expand your business. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.